Let me tell you a story not many have heard, one of great struggles and greed, about the largest armed insurrection since the Civil War. Now allow me to set the stage. The decades after West Virginia got her statehood were rough. In her resided coal miners who had to be tough. Mining companies from round the Union had poured into the state. West Virginia was the best place to find black gold, there was no debate. They paid their workers in company scrip and made them pay for their own supplies, and they evicted anyone with union ties. The companies built entire towns with churches, schools, and all. Being the company's pawns, they'd say unions are communist, y'all. Tired of being abused and controlled, the miners at Paint Creek went on strike. The Baldwin Felts Agency struck 12 men down, but each death was not alike. Francis, a man protecting his wife, was killed in his tent. He was shot in the head by a bullet from a passing armored train with machine gun nests of cement. Fast forward to the Matawan massacre in 1920, where rash violence was plenty. The sheriff, Sid Hatfield, sided with the miners and slung some lead. More than a year later, on the courthouse steps, the agents shot him dead. This act set the stage for the Battle of Blair Mountain. It was 3,000 lawmen against 10,000 from the redneck army, and blood was spewing like a fountain. The mine bosses had thought ahead, went forth with their plan. In their arsenal were machine guns, poison gas, and bomber planes that shook the land. Some property was destroyed in the county of Logan. On September 2nd, the army arrived, but many of the miners were veterans. The redneck army put down their rifles and went home, because they didn't want to kill their own. The Cold Wars lasted from 1912 to 1921. More than 120 were dead when all was said and done, with over 1,000 more wounded, because the mine bosses were greedy, with none